Goldfish.
Delia, we're playing rummy.
We are? I win!
You and my big mouth.
Oh, Phil, dear, your mouth isn't that big. Now, my cousin Horace, he had a big mouth.
How big was it?
Well, he used to be able to stick his whole fist in it.
Well, that's really big. Why did he stick his fist in it?
Well, he sucked his thumb a lot as a baby, and I guess he just kind of...
Progressed from there.
Exactly.
Fascinating story. Did he have crooked teeth?
Oh, no, his teeth were just as honest as the rest of him.
Stop ordering about.
We're reading.
No, we don't want any magazine subscriptions, dummy. None of us here is literate enough to read them anything. We're comics. But the only thing we can read are contracts. Not that any of us have seen them lately. Premiere, Entertainment Weekly. Why would we look at those boys? The only thing they got is pictures of stars. We hate stars, you know. They take up our space. Oh yeah, same to you, schmuck. Do your mother a favor, pick your nose, and jump off the Brooklyn Bridge.
That's Donald, Mag. I was hoping that call was from my agent.
Why's your agent, Zach? He's looking for a line of work he can make some money in.
Oh, put your pants on, Ed.
You don't fool me, Pepper. You love it when I flash my shorts.
Shorts? I thought those were tattoos.
Mine, Gloria.
Thanks. Don't let me catch it in your act.
Oh, don't worry, it's not that good.
Besides, right now, I'm not Gloria. I am the super hip, totally streetwise. Kind of cool. Hey, no, yeah, give me 5.
Oh, ow! Watch it. These nails cost a fortune. You never know when I'm going to run into my ex-husband.
You still going on about old what's his name?
Leonard Blouse. Oh. You know,
You just gotta forget about it and move on with your life.
no, I can't get on with my life. Leonard practically ruined me. He made me a nervous wreck. I made Zach over there look comatose by comparison. I can't forget him. You know what? I took all of the stories about Leonard and I strung them together and told them to my friends and they laughed. So I made my nightclub act out of it. Well, I had a nightclub act.
You know, one of these days you gotta make him support you. In your situation, it's a wife's duty to take her husband to the cleaners.
Now, that's just silly. Phil always drip dries on his own just fine.
Don't ask. Cut the cards.
May I?
Never mind. I'll do it.
How would you and Delia work together, Phil? I was thinking maybe I should get a partner. Hey, Gloria, would you like to be my partner?
Zach, you don't need a partner, you need a keeper.
I'm just a little high-strung.
High-strung? I've seen telephone lines closer to the ground. Zach, honey, you should skip the jelly and eat peanut butter and Prozac sandwiches.
But if I calm down, I won't be able to perform.
Oh, well, there you go. Who needs to function when you can perform?
Not me.
I'll have to think about that.
Take your time, Delia. Nobody's knocking on the door for any of us.
Well, don't worry. Our time will come, you'll see.
Really? As my mama would say, right before it happening, there's an omen. There's some kind of sign from the big guy. You just gotta watch, and wait, and listen.
What? I struck him, Natch. What's for supper?
Mrs. Starr's boiling something on the stove. It's great.
Oh, like again? Pass me the peanut butter.
Well, that's one good thing about Shotzi's boarding house. Her cooking makes dieting a necessity.
Ain't it the truth?
Susan! So, who's ready for dinner?
gotta keep up your strength. Think of food and a broth for your body.
Shanti, what exactly is it that you made for dinner?
Oh, it's a secret recipe. I call it my mystery meat.
Yeah, I figured out your secret, Shotzi. You buy whatever's on sale in the meat department and you boil it with a package of Lipton onion soup mix.
Hey, with the price of food these days, you're lucky I'm not serving you cattle rations.
Really? There's a difference?
Huh. Well, I wasn't meant to be a cook, and I wasn't meant to be a landlady either. I am an entertainer. Oh, when I make my comeback, I'll give you a feast fit for royalty.
You mean dinner at a fancy restaurant?
I mean, takeout at a Burger King.
You heard that. You're all witnesses.
I'll have to wear my diamond headband.
You don't own a diamond headband, do you?
I don't? Well, then what is that shiny thing I wear on my head? You know, the one that gives me a headache.
The rhinestone garter.
Did you have to mention real food? I'm salivating at the thought of it.
I wish you wouldn't do that when you're eating grape jelly. You've got like purple drool all over your chin.
Well, I don't have a napkin. Give me that.
My bride!
I'll give it that.
You know what? Do what you want with dinner. I'll keep the meat on low.
I got a better suggestion. Put it in the garbage.
There's no room. The garbage can is too full of Lipton onion soup envelopes.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
So, Terry, what did you do in school today? Get all A's? Get elected class president? Ooh, find a cure for PMS.
None of the above. I went to bookkeeping class, stenography class, and then the library. Sorry to disappoint you. Where's David Shotzi?
He's in the kitchen, conducting unholy experiments with food. It's alive. Don't hear me, it's alive.
Eat me up, babe!
There's a personal proposition.
Way ahead of you. Your mate's in the other room. Come on, Igor, I'll introduce you.
They're not good Shotzi, Terry. They're just driving.
Oh, I know. I learned a long time ago that when it picks on you, it's his way of showing he likes you.
Oh, well, some people like stand-up humor. Some people like his style of humor. They really kind of dig the
At least
insult humor.
he's found his niche. I'm still looking for mine.
Well, kind of cool's coming along, okay?
I just can't get into it tonight. I'm gonna go up to my room and work on some of my other characters.
Do you want me to call you when dinner's ready?
Oh, it's ready. I'd rather look through my pockets and find my lightsaber or something.
Whenever I find old candy in a pocket, it's always covered in lint.
Same here. I could use the fiber. I'll see you later.
Are we going to play some more cards?
Well, maybe later. Yeah, I'm really starved. In spite of everybody's aversion to Shotzi's cooking, I'm willing to give it a try. What about you?
Oh, sure. I would die before I heard Shotzi's feelings.
That's a possibility. See you later, ladies.
I, however, am not very hungry. If you want to go eat, I'll listen to the desk bell in case it rings.
I don't know. What did Anna Shotzi make for dinner tonight?
Ooh, her famous mystery meat.
I'll pass. Last time I ate her mystery meat, it gave me terrible nightmares. I dreamed I was being chased by an 8-foot-tall Bermuda onion.
Oh, well, tell you what. Why don't you call Howard and order a pizza? I'll even buy a slice off you. I've got, 85 cents and 2 Subway tokens.
Deal.
Great. I kind of figured you would be looking for an excuse to see Howard during working hours.
I sure will. He's my sweetie.
Yeah, he is. Tell you what, while you make that call, I'm gonna watch a little TV. I'll keep this on.
And welcome to the annual New York Debutante Ball. This is Melissa Bliss outside the fabulous Plaza Hotel, where we'll televise the glamorous young Debs as they arrive with their handsome escorts for the grandest dinner dance of the year.
Oh my, I seem to have misplaced my invitation.
Here's our first arrival now, alighting from her limousine. Why, Bess Vanderhoff, wearing a stunning gown of layered green taffeta.
Oh, she looks like a head of lettuce. A huge head of lettuce. You can cover her in honey mustard dressing and serve her to a regiment.
Tell you, Zach, one of us has got to get a gig real soon. If we run out of money for bread and peanut butter, we're doomed.
You got that right.
So Ed, does the entree look as bad as Zach says?
Well, let me put it to you this way. That meat shouldn't be served, it should be autopsy.
Oh.
Terry's here. Hi, Terry.
What are you watching?
The debutante ball.
Hey, she's cute. I wonder if she dates comics.
A society girl? Date one of us? Her type would never lower themselves to date one of us peons in show business.
Well, Maria Schreiber married Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and you probably twisted her arm behind her back until she said yes.
Do you, Maria, take Autumn to be your lawfully wedded husband? Oh, it's back to you, I do. Oh, boy.
Turn up the sound.
The lovely socialite, Melora Higginbotham, the daughter of Oscar Higginbotham, president of the CBC television network. You look lovely this evening, Melora.
Thanks awfully, Melissa.
Where did you get such a lovely gown?
Ooh, I found it in the rag bin behind Walmart.
Oh, Mumsy and I flew over to Paris last week to shop. You just can't find anything to wear in New York.
That explains all the looters you see going down Fifth Avenue.
Escorting Melora tonight is the dashing man about town and champion tennis player, Chaz Poindexter. Good evening, Chaz.
Hi.
Oh, hunks should be obscene and not heard.
Look at those teeth. No human being has that many teeth.
Maybe they're dentures.
Yeah, well, if they are, he's not going to put them in a glass or in water overnight. You have to drop them in a goldfish bowl.
Hi, Phil. Hi, Delia.
Hi, Terry.
Hello, Terry. Why don't you join us?
Oh, no thanks. I ordered pizza.
Pizza? I'd kill for a pizza. Ooh.
Do you think we should call the police?
No, I think he was just kidding.
Oh, boy. Zach is such a nice fellow, but he is a little odd. Don't you think he's a little odd?
Well, tell you the truth, over the years we've been together, Delia, that word has taken on a new meaning for me. Still, we should keep an eye on him. Just in case he turns violent, I can hit him with a mystery meat.
Cookie is off duty. If you want to leave for dinner, you have to fend for yourself.
I'm home from the shopping.
Oh, Terry, honey, don't give your word it's not a hug. Oh, goodness.
I've only been one day.
I know, but you're the love of my life. Oh, I can't believe you're my own flesh and blood. No, with that beautiful face and that fabulous figure. No, you got some of those jeans for me. All I can say is, give them back.
At least I inherited your sense of humor.
Oh, you have to live here. Other old ladies, they collect cats. Who do I got? Comics. At least you don't sell on the furniture.
And we're housebroken too. Well, at least most of us are.
That was an accident.
All right, gang, can you promise not to bring up that subject again? Besides, I hated that fern.
I never said a word to anybody about it.
Good Delia.
I don't remember what we're talking about.
Good Delia.
Attention, please. The Star Boarding House proudly presents the debut of a fabulous new entertainer, Gloria Montez. Da-da-da!
Did you hear something?
Oh, it's just Gloria. I'm going to try out some new material.
Good, we'll pretend we're at dinner theater.
Well, if you eat that stuff, then you can pretend to go to the hospital.
Hey, yeah, keep it up. You can pretend to be a street person.
Quiet, please. Give a warm welcome to Gertie the Nerd at her high school reunion.
God, I think I'm in love.
You're Albert Biddle. Yes, you are. Gertie Grundy, you used to sit behind me in biology class. Remember once you put a live frog down my bra? You said I wasn't using it for anything else. It wasn't very funny then, but it is now. Those were the days, weren't they? Oh, yeah, sure, it was nice seeing you too. Judy Palmer, you haven't changed a bit! Well, I meant that as a compliment. Gertie Grundy, we went to school together since the first grade. Don't you remember PS 16? I would always be late and you would lean out the second story window and spit on my head and yell, "Hey, dirty Gertie, there's pigeon poop on your head." Those sure were the days, weren't they? Is this your husband? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. You didn't go to school with us, did you? I would have remembered you. Oh, that's a nice school. Your parents must have been loaded. Yeah, I could get a drink too myself. Ooh, maybe a root beer. Oh, it was nice seeing you. Judy, good job. Tall Paul Fisher, the best basketball player ever to graduate from Thomas Jefferson High. Oh, you did it? Yeah, Miss Dombrowski sure was a tough English teacher, wasn't she? Gertie Grundy. But I guess from way up there, the top of everybody's head kind of looks the same, doesn't it? When we were in school together, I used to have a huge crush on you. Well, maybe it was your belt buckle, because that's all I really could see of you anyway. I used to take banners and hang them all over the gym right before a big basketball game. Go Tall Paul! We love you, Tall Paul! Oh, you didn't notice them? Yeah, they were there. Oh, that little thing in the gold dress? Yeah, she's beautiful. Me? No. I'm still a bachelorette. I'm waiting to get somebody on the rebound. You sure were good at those rebounds. So, are you happily married? Oh, yeah, she looks pretty special. I still have those signs somewhere. I think they're up in a closet, folded up somewhere. Well, sure were the days, weren't they? Well, I think I'm going to go now. Bye, everybody.
That was fantastic, Gloria. You reminded me of the first girl I ever dated.
When you were in high school?
No, last week.
So what does everybody else think?
I think she's terrific.
Nice characterization.
Well, she was a little funny, but I think she was a bit sad, too.
Well, that reflects Gloria's comic gift, Ed. She has the ability to create characters that are both humorous and poignant at the exact same time.
I just love to laugh through my tears, but it is hard on your makeup.
That doesn't bother me. My face is hard on my makeup.
Now, the consensus opinion, Laura, is that you ought to keep her. Gertie's a nice addition to your repertoire.
Thanks, guys. It's so nice to have you around. Breaking into the business is so tough. I don't know what I'd do without you. It's so much easier to have other people around to understand.
Well, they say misery loves company.
Yep, getting your foot in the door is really hard already, but staging a comeback is even harder.
Bill's right. He really hit that nail in the headboard.
Huh, I couldn't have put it any better myself. More correct, but not better. 1 minute you're a star, the next you're the neighborhood weirdo.
Yeah, Sean, see? I love you just the way you are. Don't you change so much as a hair and a cut.
I can't. I super glued this way when I hit the big time.
Really? How do you color it?
Spray paint.
Hey, look at all the police cars in front of the plaza.
Debutantes are fading all over the sidewalk. Looks like a dead Barbie doll collection. Turn up the sound.
This shocking development, for those of you who have just tuned in, let me repeat. 2 men wearing ski masks and wielding revolvers daringly entered the Plaza Hotel, disrupted the debutante ball, and kidnapped the lovely young socialite, Melora Higginbotham.
Oh no, the girl of my dreams!
They abducted the wealthy Miss Higginbotham, forced forcing her to go with them through the hotel's kitchen and out a back door to an alley where a dark-colored van was reportedly awaiting them.
Well, I thought the lady said she was rich.
According to the head chef, Andre Delacroix, who watched them through a window, a woman was at the wheel of the escape vehicle. The steering wheel inside.
Oh, they should never take them out. Maybe I could think secure
Luckily, no one was injured during the abduction. Stay tuned to CBC, where we'll interview eyewitnesses to the crime as soon as the police have finished questioning them. This is Melissa Bliss.
Unbelievable. Oh, those guys are really heartless, throwing that poor girl in the back of that van. That dress is gonna be ruined.
I hope they don't hurt her. What a bummer.
Yeah, boy, it makes me mad. Crime and violence. Come on, Zach, let's go out and get some fresh air. I feel like insulting perfect strangers in the street. Hey, lady, that's a beautiful baby. I just saw one like that at the zoo.
You know, you're gonna get us killed one of these days.
Yeah, at least I'll go out performing. Tell the New York Times, forget about the obituary, just write me a review.
Yeah, today at Mr. Edwards' funeral, eulogy was given by Cisco and Ebert.
So, Delia, I guess since we're the only one who made dinner, we better do the dishes.
All right.
Hey, you didn't even touch the meat.
Well, Shotzi, we really tried, but it wouldn't stop quivering.
That's okay, I don't blame you. I'll grind it up and make a chili out of it for tomorrow.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
I think I'm gonna go upstairs and get Heidi up a Gertie down on paper before I forget, and change out of these clothes.
Ooh, you know what? I'll go with you. I need to brush up on my secretarial skills. I'm thinking of hiring myself out as a rental flunky. Karen, you'll let me know when Howard gets here with that pizza, right?
You'll be the first to know.
Ooh, I hope he leaves the anchovies off this time. Leonard loved anchovies. I can't stand them. That should have told me something, Gloria. Never, ever, ever date a man who loves fuzzy fish.
Thanks, I'll cross-stitch it on a sampler.
I hear you ordered pizza, huh?
You hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
You ain't gotta apologize. I'm a lousy cook. I always have been. You know, when I think you made the birthday cakes, she'd throw away the cakes and she'd eat the candles. You know I entered a Pillsbury bake-off once, right? They gave you a prize if I promised to destroy the recipe. My reputation for being a lousy cook has spread far and wide. I jumped down the market. It makes me wear a veil so nobody knows that I shop there. I received death threats from Aunt Jemima, Betty Parker, Uncle Ben, and Mrs. Paul. You hurt my feelings? Oh, not a chance. I've been insulted by the best of them.
You are one funny lady.
Oh, I'm glad you think so. Hey, you want to be my new agent?
I appreciate the offer. I don't think I'd be any good at it.
Well, you couldn't do any worse than Ernie. Well, the last gig he got me was the opening of a laundromat. The owner paid me the sack of quarters. I felt like the most popular prostitute at a lumberjack convention. That must be Howard with your pizza. I'm sure you had him delivered.
Of course I did.
He's a nice boy. Married now. You'll ever remember where your next pepperoni comes from?
Tempting idea.
You know, I'm going to give you guys some privacy. Besides, I have to check on Delia. The last time she washed dishes, instead of soap flakes, they put a whole bunch of potato buds in the dishwasher.
I heard. Pepper said you gave everybody a spoon and made me eat mashed potatoes out of the sink.
Yeah, and Ed said it was the best meal he's had since he's been here.
Mrs. Collins, Western Union, telegram from the Jolly Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho.
Comics. I live in a house full of them. What do I fall in love with? An aspiring comedian.
We were meant for each other. I'm a nut, and you're a natural born audience. On camera?
That's fine. I can equally do my homework. How much do I owe you?
Oh, I'll give it.
Howard, no. You've given me enough free pizzas already. Besides, my scholarship money just came through. How much?
We're running a special. $8.
All right. Here you go.
Thanks.
And here's your task. Can you stay for a few minutes?
Sure. We're not busy tonight. Jeannie will call me here if there's any big orders. Gertie Grundy?
Oh, that's glorious. She was trying out a new character.
Good.
Very.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. You know, I can't wait till one of the gang gets discovered and becomes rich and famous and moves out, so I can have their room. You know, Shotzi told me I have a nice vacancy.
I know. Who do you think got at the top of the waiting list?
She has a waiting list? Who's on it?
There is a ventriloquist who has a dummy that looks like it has a terminal case of termites, and a stripper who has the punchlines to her jokes written in magic marker on various parts of her body. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
You're pulling my leg.
It's true. Cross my heart.
I believe you. But, seriously, it's amazing what some people do to get in show business.
That's for sure. Do you want to fight?
Oh, no thank you. Sammy hires nothing but starving artists at the Pizza Palace, and he lets us have any of the pizzas that burn on the house.
Well, that's a nice one.
Yeah, except after 6 months of eating his rejects, pizza doesn't taste right unless it's black and crispy.
Look on the bright side. At least your stomach will be all primed for Nana Shotzi's cooking.
Oh, I've been warned. Ed has already told me about her hash from hell and how Tuesday is ptomaine night.
Good. Then our concoctions won't come as much as they might.
I'll bring my own mail-outs. You know, it must have been amazing having a celebrity for a grandmother.
It really was. You know, when she performed in clubs, sometimes she'd let me watch from the wings. Not on a school night, of course. When she got the spot in a TV variety show, she always got me a seat in the front row.
She made it big, all right.
Yeah, she'd become a top star if it wasn't for me.
What do you mean?
Well, right after my parents died, when I was 11 and I came to live with her, NBC offered Nana Shotzi her own television series. It was a situation comedy written especially for her. She turned them down.
Good grief, why?
Well, they wouldn't have to shoot it in Los Angeles. She thanked them, but she said no, she had me to raise. She wasn't going to disrupt my life any further by pulling me out of school and moving me across country.
Shotzi gave up on a sitcom? Years of residuals?
For me.
Well, I guess you always were as lovable as you are now.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god! I think you just discovered another erogenous zone.
Really? How many does that make?
I don't know. I lost count after 13. They broke out all over like pimples.
Howard, boys don't have erogenous zones. Boys are erogenous zones. Maybe I better go.
I'll behave.
But my pizza's getting cold.
What would you rather have? Hot pizza or hot boyfriend?
Hot pizza. You're easier to get up again.
Howard, you know when you sit on a couch, you're supposed to put your legs to the front. Keep practicing, you'll get it, honey.
Nice Shotzi.
Do you want a piece?
Oh, no thanks. I have to eat my own cookie, just to prove to everybody else it's not lethal. Besides, I'll grab some cheese off the cardboard after everybody's gone to bed.
Maybe she'll leave you a mushroom.
I don't like mushroom, no anchovies either.
So, Shotzi, the jokes about your cooking, they grew from your comedy routine, right?
Howard, my cooking is no laughing matter. It's not a comedy, it's a tragedy. Why, you know when I go to the grocery store, bananas turn black, lettuce wilts, and when I pinch a melon, oh, it screams. Well, protesters, when they picked me at the meat department, they said to me that, my cooking constitutes a cruelty to animals. Then the animals picked me and say that my cooking constitutes a cruelty to humans. Last year, Gourmet magazine came out listing the 10 worst meals in New York. My specialty in the house came in before roadkill. My spaghetti maker makes pasta taste like gold string. My bread maker turns out like paperweights. My Jello mold is Jello mold. When I tried to buy a food processor at Mason the other day, the clerk insisted that I get a garbage disposal. Weight Watchers begged me to take their worst cases for the week. Why, at the last garbage strike, all the sanitation workers wanted to come around my kitchen. They said it made them feel like they were still on the job. A death row inmate, facing the execution, requested that I make his last meal. He said he thought it would take him forever to get it down. I deep fried everything for that occasion.
Shotzi, please.
Everybody's heard of me. I tried to have lunch at Planet Hollywood the other day, and they refused to admit me. And they said the way I contaminate food, I shouldn't be allowed to eat anywhere in any restaurant on planet Earth.
Stop, you're killing me.
Spoken like one of my dinner guests.
Oh, Shotzi, I love you. You know, if Terry hadn't already booked me, I'd marry you.
Wow.
Whoa, marriage, no way. I've had a few of those. Buried 3 husbands. Good thing nobody knows they weren't dead.
On second thought.
Howard, that's just part of my routine. Terry's grandfather was my one and only.
Grandfather, friend.
You had me worried there for a moment.
Dishes are done, I did them.
And I put them away.
After you dry them.
Dried them? Oh.
She didn't try them?
I've learned to keep an eye on Delia in the kitchen. You've all heard of the double boiler, right? I'm the only one in the world with a double skillet. Delia put 2 iron skillets together wet, and they rusted together.
And you still use them?
Why not? A little rust, paprika, who knows the difference?
Star boarding house. Oh, hi, Jeannie. Yeah, he's right here. Howard.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go touch up my makeup. I'm gonna go Elizabeth Artemis house calls.
Hey, Jeannie, what's up? That many? No? You bake them, I'll take them. All right, I'll see you in a few. Bye.
Big order?
Yeah, frat house party. Hope it's not another toga party. All those hairy legs is disgusting. And that's just for dates. Hey, if Ralph lets me off early, you want to catch a late movie?
Yeah, that sounds like fun. You can call when you get out?
Of course. 5 mozzarella whips.
Oh, brush my teeth.
I don't know. I kind of like it at home.
Trick or treat!
Oh, yes, come on in. You know, Zach, I bet a lot of people gave you tons of candy on Halloween. They'd be afraid not to.
And he didn't even wear a costume. You leaving?
Yeah, I got a big order to deliver, but I'll see you later when I can pick up Terry.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Hey, can you still keep an eye on the dust phone? I've got to bring this up to Pepper.
Pizza! I know it's gonna be. Get out of my
Carry on, carry on, or I can restrain.
Come on, this boy. Lad,
What?
I'm still hungry.
So am I, let's go.
Where are we going?
To the kitchen for dessert.
For dessert. Dessert? You didn't say there was dessert. What's for dessert, huh?
Ice cubes after.
We're back! Girl of my dreams.
Yeah, and these dum-dums are probably the kidnappers.
Well, it's either them or Navy SEALs.
Hey, who you calling a seal, lady?
Holy Huey, shut up! Everybody, zip it up!
Oh, just wait until my dad hears about this. He'll make you sorry.
Marjorie, shut your trap.
How dare you speak to me that way? Do you know who I am?
Yeah, and I know who you're gonna be if I hear one more peep out of you.
And just who is that, pray tell?
New York's first toothless debutante.
The place is surrounded by cops. Why don't you just give yourselves up?
Fat chance. Do what we tell you or we'll drill you. Park the bottle someplace, Louise.
Huey, Dewey, and Louise. We're being terrorized by a bunch of ducks. The brains of the outfit, Uncle Donald.
I'm in charge here, wise guy.
My mistake, Goofy's the boss.
Don't push it, smart mouth. Sit down, all of you. Not you idiots. Come boss, you said. I know what I said. Check out the upstairs, see if there's anybody else up there.
We're all here.
Check it. What's in there?
It's a bathroom.
If you use it, put the seat down, that's a house rule.
In there? Well, it's either Shatsy's kitchen or a torture chamber. It depends on how you look at it.
Check it out, please.
Right, dude.
What are you? Some kind of comic?
Nice guess, Sherlock.
We're all comics.
Hey, I'm Shotzi Starr, and this is my boarding house for stand-up comedians.
Comedians, well, just don't try anything funny. You know what I mean. Hey, I remember you. I saw you on TV when I was a kid.
Oh, that long ago, huh? Tell you what, I'll trade your autograph for your gun.
What, do I look stupid?
Hey, this is New York, you never know.
Well, let me set you straight, lady. I ain't stupid. I'm smart, plenty smart. Why, I got more brains in my whole head than some guys got in their little fingers. And don't you forget it.
Oh, I'll remember that one.
My God, he's Leonard Blouse reincarnated.
But Pepper, Leonard isn't dead.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Now I have something to look forward to.
Oh, Pepper, you don't mean that.
I don't? Who else do you know who has a wash-and-wear basic black dress? I want to be ready at a moment's notice for the loser's big send-off.
Hey, Louise, what's going on in there?
Kitchen's clean. Must have gone all the way next door.
It's empty, boss. I searched all the rooms.
If you looked under my bed, I apologize for the dust bunnies. Those little devils have been breeding like crazy.
Attention inside the house. If it's Captain L. the New York Police Department. Come out now, your hands up, and I promise you won't be long.
Don't move a muscle.
Well, which one?
Which one what?
Which muscle can't be moved?
Yes,
Hey, Kappa, the house is full of people. If you don't want any of them to get hurt, get that chopper and light out of here now.
They have to. That's the closest thing to a follow spot I've seen in months. I was going to go out on the stoop and start doing my routine.
Keep your seats. Keep a watch, you. Let me know if anyone needs to move towards the house.
Gotcha, boss.
What about the kitchen?
No door. And no bathroom window.
Yeah, they're supposed to keep crooks out. I want a refund.
Put a lid on it. You weird-looking old bat.
Look, I don't know who you think you are, but I've had just about enough of you. That's no way to talk to my grandmother. You apologize right now.
That's telling them, Terry.
Yeah.
Terry, huh? Feisty. As well as pretty.
What do you mean, pretty?
Ah, don't get your drawers in a twist, please. Find a place to sit where you can keep an eye on all of them. My most humble apologies, lady. So tell me, Terry, how else can anyone get out of the house?
There's a door at the end of the hallway upstairs with a staircase outside.
It ain't got no knock on it, boss. Just one of them fire exit bars across it.
Good. Then we can sit tight while we make our plans. Have a seat, sweetheart.
So, why are you here anyways? Like, why did you pick this house?
We didn't pick it. It was the nearest one handy after we crashed the van. The police chopper spotted us and called in the other cops. Louise panicked.
I did not panic. I was trying to get away. If you think you can do any better, then...
Drop it, all right? Just drop it. Anyway, we crashed into the telephone pole out front and made a dash for the front door. We weren't going anywhere far with Miss Debutante holding us back.
Oh, forgive me. My shoes were designed for dancing, not running from the police. The next time I'm kidnapped, I'll be sure to wear my Reeboks.
Next time, I'll shoot you in the leg and drag you behind us.
You're going to be arrested and thrown in jail. By the time they let you out, you'll be so old, the only thing you'll be driving is a wheelchair.
That's pretty good. Did you think of becoming a comic?
Please.
Geez, boss. I never seen so many cops. What are we gonna do?
Give yourselves up. Clean and Sandy, we'll all vote for you.
That's not the pot calling the kettle black.
Shotzi's cattle do that all the time, and they're right, you know.
Cut it out! Shut up! I gotta think.
This could take a while.
We can still get away and collect the ransom. They won't come near us as long as we got one very important item. Hostage.
Hey, Dan's full of TV reporters are pulling up.
I'm here! Not you dogs! The society goyle. Who'll pay $1 million for any of you?
Nobody. We're still working our way up the union scale.
When Phil and I make our comeback, we'll be wealthy. You could kidnap us then.
Well, actually, sweetheart, I was gonna kidnap you then, take you to a little hideout in Atlantic City.
Aw, that's so sweet, Ed.
You don't drive. What were you gonna do? Drag us off the stage and make us run to New Jersey?
Oh, I'll have to get some Reeboks too.
Who's when that you love to drive me bananas?
Hey.
I'll let you know!
Okay? As long as you're the top banana.
Huh?
You, what's your name, Delgado?
Yeah, you ready to surrender?
No way! You got one of them cellular phones out there?
Uh-huh.
We'll call you in a minute with our demands. What's your number?
It's a 555 cops.
We gotta make our plans. You got anything right on?
Shoot.
Not you! The ransom. We want $1 million in unmarked bills.
Can you imagine writing ransom money in teeny tiny little letters on $1 million?
It would take ages and ages. They'd get carpal tunnel all the way down to their toes.
We'll need a helicopter to take us to the airport.
A helicopter? Oh boy. I'm gonna get the ride in the helicopter.
I think we just made Rambo Jr.'s day.
When we get there, we'll want a jet standing by to fly us anywhere we want to go.
You might want to try one of those little South American countries. You know, the weather's so predictable there, right? It rains bullets at the same time every afternoon.
I wish I could go on a trip. Last trip I went on, my wife parents took me to was Betty Ford Clinic.
To take you off drugs, I suppose?
No, to put me on them.
Oh, I almost went to Paris once. I enrolled in a cordon bleu cooking school there. When they realized who I was, they called the State Department and canceled my passport.
Delia and I went to London years ago. We played the Palace. We got to see the Queen. You remember that?
Oh, of course I do. He was a real pretty fellow who wore a dress, a wig, and lots of makeup.
No, Delia. That was the Queen we met when we played that gay club in San Francisco. That wasn't Royal Highness.
Oh. Well, all I know is that you told me he was a queen. No wonder. He looked at me kind of weird when I curtsied to him.
Would you guys take a break? We got business to take care of here.
Anything else, Billy?
That'll do for a start. You, Dollface, call the captain, tell him everybody's hunky-dory so far, then hand me the phone.
Oh, that's the resident's phone. If you make a call on it, you have to put a dime in the peanut case.
I'll pay you when I collect $1 million. Call him.
I remember the number. 555 KOBS.
Watch out, Gary. You dial that number, you're gonna end up demanding $1 million from some little old lady in a box.
I know the number. Captain Delgado, this is Terry Collins. I'm one of the residents here at the boarding house. The low-life scum that's holding us hostage.
Hey.
Wanted me to tell you we're unharmed. Here he is.
Delgado, here's what we want. A helicopter to take us to the airport and a jet standing by to fly us anywhere we want to go. Call us here when it's all set. The number is 555-8170.
The rent.
Oh, yeah. Tell Society Dame's Dad to cough up $1 million if he wants to see his little girl again. You heard me. He's there with you.
Daddy, let me speak to him.
Hey, she wants to talk to her old man. Put him on so he can see she's okay. So far.
Daddy? Oh, Daddy, this has just been horrible. These criminals are so uncouth.
Hey girl, who you calling uncouth? I'm couth. I always been couth. Ain't I, Louise?
You're the coolest crook I know.
Get on with the program.
No, Daddy, they haven't hurt me. But you've got to get me out of here. The people that live in this house, well, they're just not our kind of people.
Tell him about the money.
Daddy, they'll let me go if you give them $1 million. Yes. Oh, Daddy, I knew that you would.
Okay, Pop, you know what to do. Have the dough ready when the chopper gets here. What? How long? Jeez. Yeah, well, have the cop give us a call when it's all set. Call us here.
What's wrong?
The old man's lawyer has to locate the bank president to open the place up. It could take hours.
Jeez.
Well, of course it can. Do you think we just have $1 million lying around our house?
So, we can be there all night?
It looks that way.
Look, if you're gonna ride in a helicopter and fly to God knows where, you gotta get out of those clothes. I've got some jeans that could fit you if you want to change.
The jeans, are they Guess?
They're more like Guess Who? Take them or leave them.
I'll take them. They say beggars can't be choosers.
That's not just a saying, little girl. That's our philosophy on life.
Well, is it all right if I change?
Yeah, it makes sense. Louise, go with him.
Right.
It's this way.
I don't think the cops are going to try anything now, Julie.
Sure, Ray.
Hey, Papa, if you're not doing anything with it, may I borrow the dress for the weekend if I have a date? I'll have it dry cleaned.
I wouldn't if I were you. I know Pepper's dates. They'll probably take her to Nathan's for a hot dog and squirt mustard all over it.
You think?
I don't care what you do with this old thing.
Old thing? That dress cost $3 grand. It cost a dime.
$3,000 for a dress? That's a joke, right?
No.
Face it, Zap, you can't afford to take Malora out for a breath of fresh air.
What? The Noivus guy wants to take Miss Richgirl? That's the funniest thing I've heard here all night.
I don't know. The old dame here, she has come out with some pretty good ones.
Oh, dang! How dare you insult my plastic surgeon like that?
So you are pretty funny. Why aren't you on TV no more?
Good question. I keep calling my agent about 10 times a day. Dewey. Can I call you Dewey? It's probably better than the last name I'd like to call you. Anyway, you don't need all these hostages here. Let my granddaughter go. And the ladies. Let everyone go. I'll stay and I'll be your happy hostage.
Oh, Shotzi.
You really are something.
If you think I'm going to leave you here alone with these cocky-maniac criminals, you're nuttier than I thought you were.
I'm staying too.
You're all staying. That's a real generous offering, Stop. I admire your spunk.
Oh, what can I say? People say my spunk is my best feature.
But no dice. When we make our run for the helicopter, I need all of you to go out with us. Surround us. Form a human shield, you know. I don't think the cops would try to pick us off with sharpshooters.
No way.
But as I always say, a little extra protection never hurts.
Hey, that could be a sales pitch for criminals for condoms.
While we're here, how about rustling us up some grub?
Oh, boy.
That's a good idea, boss. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Now that I think about it, he might get his wish.
I have some meat in the refrigerator. I can make you some sandwiches.
Show me. You, keep an eye on these clowns. If anyone makes a move towards trunk door.
Gotcha, Mom.
Get ready to make a run for it.
What are you gonna do?
Add a slinky tempers to my repertoire. When I grab his gun, get the others to get out.
Oh, Gloria. Oh.
Hey, big boy, mind if I stretch my legs?
I guess it's all right. Just don't go near the door.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Something's up with Gloria. All of her joints came unglued.
He's up to something.
How long have you been in the kidnapping business?
About an hour.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know, some women think tough guys are real sexy. I know I do.
You do?
Uh-huh. Shiver just being this close to you.
I've seen slinkies that only wish they could move like that.
So tell me, cutie, you got a mom?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I got a little one right on my neck here.
Not a mole, a mom. A girlfriend, you got a girlfriend?
I was seeing this one girl, but she moved.
She's out of your life forever.
I don't know about forever. 10 years at the most, maybe 7 for good behavior.
That's a long time to go without companionship. I bet a big boy like you has some needs.
Yeah, you got that right. And right now, I need to go to the job. Hey, Dewey!
What?
I gotta go to the job. Sit down.
Go ahead, don't take too long. I might need to throw up.
You sick?
I ain't felt the same since I looked in that refrigerator.
Now I got straight. Coming into my home to hurt my feelings. What if Julia Child had this type of rascal?
Yeah, but Shatsy, Julia Child's good cook. You guys ever hear of the Galloping Gourmet? Shatsy's got Galloping Guess. Her cooking gives him a case of the trust.
Cinderella's all dressed in. Ready to fly off in her pumpkin. Where's Huey?
In the John. You two over there. What's going on out there?
Pretty quiet.
Good, I gotta sit down.
You okay?
It's something I almost ate. We need some food, but not from that kitchen.
How about pizza?
Pizza?
Well, my boyfriend works at a pizza parlor. He just left here a few minutes ago. He should be on his way to deliver a large order to a frat party. I could have him bring him beer instead.
Sounds real good, Julie.
Yeah. Okay, Louise, you call the cops, tell them to let the guy through. What's his name?
Howard Price.
You call him and get him here.
Great.
So, God, this is one of the kidnappers. There's going to be a guy coming, delivery guy coming with a bunch of pizzas. His name's Howard Price, and you're to let him through. And don't try to tamper with the pizzas. We'll be looking out the window to make sure you don't try any funny business. Don't worry about what pizza parlor. You think I'm going to tell you and give you a chance to switch out the delivery guy with the cop? Mm-hmm. One of the girls here dates the guy, and it had better be the same guy. Yeah? Well, remember, Mr. Millionaire will be pretty upset if something happens to his little girl.
Hi, Jean. This is Terry. Can you patch me to the car phone on Howard's delivery van? It's an emergency. Thanks. Howard, it's Terry. Now, don't panic, but I'm in a little bit of trouble here. We're being held hostage in the boarding house by some kidnappers. Howard, pull over! Somebody almost hit you! I heard the car horn. Now, don't panic. These guys aren't going to hurt us, but they have to stay here all night until they get their money. They're hungry. Have you dropped off that order yet? Good. Bring them here instead. The police know. They're barricaded out front. Yes. Yes, I love you too, Howard. Hurry.
So, Maria, about the dress. I mean,
You know, you look really nice in jeans. I mean, you look like a real person.
Zach, that's a real nice compliment.
for that, sweetheart.
Well, thank you, Zach. These clothes are more comfortable.
Oh, but if I had a chance to wear a Paris creation, oh, I wouldn't care if it came with a cast iron corset.
Oh, I had one of those.
I'm afraid to ask which one you mean.
A Paris gown. At least Phil told me it was from Paris. He showed me the label and said it was from J.C. Penney. Oh, isn't he kind of like Christian Dior?
Sure he is, Delia.
Are you people serious?
Not very often. I love that dress.
I try to make you happy, Delia.
You do.
Hey!
What?
I just had an idea. Terry said Howard's bringing a bunch of pizzas. There'll be enough for everybody.
You're right. For the first time at Shotzzy's boarding house, all of us can pig out.
You don't have to sound that thrilled. It's not like he's bringing you a 7-course meal.
This house, Shotzi, 7 pepperonis on a slice is a 7-course meal.
Howard should be here soon.
Cops are gonna let him through.
Good.
You know, it's all gonna work out, you'll see. We'll finally get a decent meal. They'll get their money, and Miss Fancy Pants here lets go home. You'll see. As Connie Poole would say, right before this is happening, there's a sign. All we gotta do is wait and listen.
I've seen sloppy Dave.
Maybe they're not happier.
Oh, I think I may have lost my head and even ate an anchovy.
Everything tasted wonderful.
I wasn't gonna mention it, Zach, but I think you ate one of the pizza boxes.
I wondered why there was a thin and crispy crust with no topping.
You know, Zach, it says these are recyclable, but I don't think that's what they had in mind.
Did I ever tell you about my cousin who once worked in a pizza parlor?
No, you did not.
Yeah, he lost it after about 20 minutes because they were teaching him how to throw the dough up in the air and there was this ceiling fan.
I get the picture.
If you don't mind, I would like to get a garbage bag for the trash. God, it depresses me to see the testimonies to my culinary shortcomings.
What'd she say?
Go ahead.
Shotzi must be depressed. She left without giving an exit line.
You know, Howard, this pizza is fantastic. Made me go from a size 7 to a size, who's in here with me? Well, there's a lot.
You're welcome. Oh, and Sammy said to say it's on the house.
Bless him, the man is a saint.
He's Jewish.
Yeah, I'll make an exception.
I bet his rabbi will be thrilled to hear that.
Is that all you people do all day? Just sit around and make jokes?
No, we write our own material.
And we rehearse it.
Hired our agents to get us work.
Studied the trade papers, looking for audition announcements.
Pound pavement from comedy club to comedy club.
And beg them to let us perform. The reply we usually get is, don't call us.
We'll
call
you.
We go home every day, totally rejected. What are we to do? We tell each other jokes to cheer each other up. So that tenacity to come back and do it all over again the next day.
Well, I didn't realize. Why would you choose to put yourself through that kind of torture?
Being an entertainer isn't a choice, it's a calling. The feeling that you get when someone laughs at your jokes, when they applaud you, well, it's like happiness and warmth and friendship all rolled into one.
You're a comic? I thought you just delivered pizzas.
Well, I do mostly, but that's just until I have enough money saved up. Then I'm gonna break out for the big time. You know, I've performed at some of the comedy club's amateur nights. It was a blast.
Howard's very talented.
Everyone here is talented. It's just whether or not we're lucky as well.
Listening to those guys, I'm glad we got ourselves a steady line of work.
Really? One good paper like this and we're set for life.
The way you're going, you're gonna be doing life.
So we had a little bad luck with the van. It's all gonna turn out the way we wanted.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get the ride in the helicopter.
What is the big deal? They got one in Kittyland at the arcade. Can ride 5 minutes for a quarter. All right, so now you know how I spend my Saturday nights.
Clean up detail.
Oh, I'll take care of that in the shop.
You stay there. You stay there with Howard. I need the exercise. Okay, let's have him.
Aw, Chauncey, I wanted to keep mine as a souvenir.
Souvenir, my foot. You just might want to save it for a midnight snack. All right, next.
Here you go.
Wow. Our trash man's gonna get so excited. He's gonna think one of us got a job.
I wish.
I want everyone to be up for the mobile.
Oh, I dated a garbage collector once. Wanted me to marry him. Oh, but I knew the relationship would never work. He was always bringing his work home with him.
Was that before or after Leonard the Louse?
Oh, that was after. A man who surrounded himself with trash was a step up from Leonard.
Any contributions? Here. Oh, they were my match set. So, any pizza boxes? Cans? Guns?
There you go, lady.
Oh, that's it, huh? Who's with the time?
I didn't use no napkin.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get to take out the trash. There, I'll finish.
What are you gonna do if the health inspector shows up, Shotzi?
Well, he already did about a year ago. My doorbell rang and there was a man at my doorstep. And he said he was from the health department. So I invited him in, sat him down and took off my clothes. Then he said he was there to inspect my kitchen. I offered to show it to him, but he refused. However, I got a lifetime approval so he'd never have to come back again.
Oh, this is gonna be a long night.
Go a lot faster if you let us do what we normally do when we're passing time.
What's that?
We play tagline.
What's tagline?
Well, it's a game we invented. You know, it helps us, it helps us keep sharp ad-libbing comedy, like, improvisation.
Hold it, what are you doing?
We gotta get our play area ready.
Oh my God, we're gonna have an audience. Okay, so this is how it works. It's kind of like the game we played at camp when I was a kid.
You went to camp?
Yeah, Camp Sigmund Freud, the kids with nervous disorders. Anyways, it's kind of it comes tells the start of a story, and then at a critical point, they have to yell out the name of another comic, and then they take over.
Sounds silly to me.
The challenge is to tell a story. It's like a single line story, a play, and you gotta make your skits funny. And like a single comic monologue.
Yeah, we got you, so start already.
All right, I'll start. All right, so, you want to hear a horror story? Sure. Okay, so being single, divorced, a woman, a comedian, living in New York, no, that's pretty scary. But have you ladies seen what there is to choose from out on the dating scene? It's kind of like shopping at Macy's after a clearance sale. I mean, you've got your returns, your damages, your odds and ends, all the strange shapes and sizes. I dated a 34 extra short once. His name was Herman. We met at a singles bar. He was wearing a beret. I almost sat on his head. He looked like a bar stool. So we got to talking, and then he invited me up to his apartment. I thought him inviting me anywhere was actually pretty hilarious. So I said sure. Turns out his place was in Greenwich. Greenwich Village.
Very trendy.
Opened up a bottle, he gave me a glass of wine. I sat on the couch, he was standing, and he looked into my eyes and said, Shotzi. I want your body. I said, sorry, I'm still using it. And he said, do you believe in love at first sight? I said, that depends on what you're looking at. Then he asked me what sign I was born under. I told him, South Bronx General Hospital. I could tell this conversation was going nowhere. So I decided to. I thanked him for a swell 10 minutes, stepped over him, and left. Luckily, there was an empty cab approaching, and I got in. The driver turned around and said, Bill and Delia.
Where do you want to go, lady?
Well, I've always wanted to visit Rome or maybe Naples.
I mean right now.
Well, why didn't you say so? 111 West 83rd Street, please.
You got it.
You know, you drive very well for somebody who's standing.
Thanks, lady.
Oh, you're welcome. You remind me of my Uncle Harry.
Your Uncle Harry drove a cab?
No, he's dead.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. Harry led a full and interesting life. He was an inventor, and one of his ideas made a family fortune.
What did he invent?
Well, lots of things. Like, you know those little wet paper napkins people carry around to wash their hands with? Harry invented those.
Really?
Yep, he fell into the East River one day, and when some people fished him out, he had a packet of Kleenex tissues in his pocket. And he realized, wouldn't it be great to have wet tissues to use when the rest of you was dry? So, Harry didn't even stop to go home. He got on the subway, took a train to Wall Street, and ran across the street to his lawyer's office to patent his invention.
And his idea made the family fortune.
No, Kleenex had beat him to it. He just got the patent for wet tissues.
What a bummer.
Yeah, but that didn't stop Harry. He kept working on new inventions.
That's the spirit. What else did he invent?
Well, you know how there's a big prong and a little prong on the electrical plug?
Yeah?
Uncle Harry invented the big prong.
Is that so?
Uh-huh. One day he was replacing the plug on Aunt Mildred's vacuum cleaner, and he made a mistake and crossed some wires. Well, the shock knocked him all the way across the room, and Aunt Mildred's had every hair on his head stood straight up.
Oh my.
Yeah, and then he realized if one of the prongs on the plug had been bigger than the other, he wouldn't have made that mistake. So, Harry jumped on the subway, took the train to Wall Street, and ran across the street to his lawyer's office.
And he patented his idea for the big prong, and that made the family fortune.
No. General Electric had beat him to it.
Oh?
Yeah, but even that didn't stop Harry. He kept right on working on new inventions.
And came up with?
The skateboard.
Your Uncle Harry invented the skateboard?
He sure did. One day, his neighbor's little boy had left a roller skate out on the hall landing of his apartment building, and some maintenance workers who were replacing some baseboards had tossed one onto the skate. Well, Harry stepped out of his apartment and onto it. He shot down the hall into a wall and tumbled all the way down the stairs. And well, when he came to and realized what had happened, he yelled, Eureka! I've invented the skateboard.
What a momentous occasion.
Oh, it really was. Harry didn't even go home to put liniment on his bruises. He grabbed the board and the skate, jumped on the subway, took a train to Wall Street, and ran across the street to his lawyer's office, and bam! Well, he got run over by a cab.
That's why I remind you of your Uncle Harry.
Yeah! Aunt Mildred patented Harry's idea for the skateboard, and that's what made the family fortune.
That was a fascinating story. Here we are, 111 8 West 83rd Street.
Oh, thank you. You can keep the change.
A quarter? My tip's a quarter?
Well, Aunt Mildred left her money to the cats. What can I say?
Well, I got something to say. Ed!
Get going, lady, beat it, and don't let the door hit you in the bustle. What a dingy dame she was. Hey, pal, you want me to drive on the sidewalk? Just ask. Oh yeah, the same to you. Your mother should have bought you a kiddie car. Maybe you'd learn how to drive. Oh, look at this. Hey, pal, the sign says walk. You're gonna walk, you're gonna stand there and grow nose hair. Oh, nice talk. And for your information, I know exactly who my father is. She's not again. Get away from there. I don't want my windshield washed. If it's dirty and I hit someone, I got an excuse. A buck? Are you crazy? Get going. I'm not going to give you a buck to spit on my windshield and rub your sleeve across. Yeah, I know, Mom. Things are tough all over. Why don't you go home and get Dad's prune juice ready? You know, if she keeps this up, I'm going to have to start carrying some Windex. Hey, that looks like somebody that needs a camera. No. Not with that shaved head, nose rings, and tattoos. Not in my cab. Let some other cabbie pick them up. Where the heck do all these oddballs come from? Did somebody put up a sign at the state line reading "Weirdos Welcome"? Hey, there's an old guy who looks harmless. Where to, mister? Howard.
Get me to the Senior Citizen Center on Lexington and 75th. And don't spare the horses, I got a hot date. She's 82, but doesn't look a day over 70. I'll tell you, I can pick 'em. You know, I could have taken the subway, but I didn't want to mussy up my seersucker. You know, I've had it for 40 years and it still fits like a glove. Too bad it doesn't fit like a suit. It's a joke, son. Well, the ladies at the center thought it was a real knee slapper. You know, I might look like an old geezer, but there's still some fire in this furnace, I can tell you. They don't call me Don Juan II for nothing. Just ask Frida Locke and she'll tell you. Last Saturday night, we was slow dancing together when I stuck the old tongue in her ear. Well, it short-circuited the battery in her hearing aid and damn near jumped in my jaw in excitement. It's an experience neither of us will ever forget. Oh, well, this young lady looks like she could use a cab, but I'll walk the rest of the way. It'd be a good idea to get my heart shifted into second gear before I try a rumba. Here, miss, you can have my cab. Gloria.
Take me to the Russian tea room and don't waddle. I've got a brunch with my sorority sisters and I can't be late. Buddy Worthington, Lana Pfeiffer, and I are planning our sorority's bal d'hiver. That means winter ball in French, you know. See, Bunny wants all of the girls to wear white gowns. White only. But poor Josie Tremaine would look like a giant, would look like she just pinned two giant chrysanthemums to her bodice with that glandular condition. And Tiffany Van Up, who's as thin as a rake with all of that red hair, why, she would just look like a walking strawberry lollipop. No, we can't do the white gowns, especially since all of the men will be in white tuxes and all of the decor will be white. We look just like a bunch of heads floating around the room. And boys, there are so many to choose from. When you're as wealthy as I am, I mean, you never have to worry about just one asking you. However, shall I choose just one?
I don't find that a bit funny.
It wasn't entirely meant to be. Zach.
And Cabby thought, hey, she was cute. I wonder if she'd go out with me. How could I ever work up the nerve to ask her out on a date? I better calm down. Hey, miss, would you like to split a value? No, I'm fine. See, I needed to cut back. I thought I'd cut back on my coffee, but I needed to have this problem with caffeine, so I went to see a doctor about it, and he sent me to a shrink because he thought I needed to have therapy because of my nerves. I tend to have anxiety attacks when I'm around a pretty girl, but if I ever work up the courage to ask one out on a date, I'd be cured. So I gotta ask you this. You're the prettiest girl. Would you go out with me? Cabby, the girl stared at him for a moment and said, "Are you crazy? I wouldn't date you if my life depended on it." The cabby was so hurt, Huey.
He pulled out his 38 and he... Did I do it right? Did I do it right?
You certainly brought the story to an abrupt conclusion, that's for sure.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about being turned down for a second date by the same girl.
I wouldn't. I mean, I was just playing the game, you know.
Yeah, Huey wouldn't hurt a fly. Well, unless Billy tells him to.
Yeah, well, that's a relief. Game's over. Louise, put these back over there. Huey, see what's going on outside. You guys, put the tables and chairs back where they were.
Whoa! There's a TV camera right outside the window.
Forget the camera!
Are you kidding? It's gone now.
You guys, go back, sit down over there. Huey, keep an eye on it. The rest of you back in the room. Louise, watch them.
You heard me, man. Take it
Sorry. I'm going upstairs to check out the exit windows.
So, how'd I do?
Great, honey, I loved your little old man.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll love me when I really am that old.
I can guarantee it. You know, this reminds me of playing rock school when I was a kid. Doesn't it, you, Delia?
No.
Didn't you ever play rock school?
Well, sure, but I never got past the first step.
You know, I can't believe that there was a TV camera just a few feet away, and I didn't sense it. Oh, my manager would die. Well, if I had a manager. He passed away. I think he died of starvation.
Aww, Shotzi, you'll get into one someday. You'll see.
Hey, you just earned yourself 3 weeks rent.
Louise.
I get it. Yeah?
It's a violation.
I'm down, it's the cops. Yeah, you heard a gunshot, but nobody's hurt, everybody's fine. It's sort of fired accident.
Yeah, just tell them the shots and shooting their mouth off.
Look here, copper. The sooner you get the money to us so we can get out of here, the better off we'll all be. Yeah, well, you better hope so for your sake.
Did he say it, Daddy?
Your old man's on his way.
Louise, think we should call him back and have him stop at the drugstore to pick up some of them motion sickness pills. I never rode an helicopter before. I might get sick to my stomach.
No, don't worry about it, Huey. You get sick, you can just lean out the side and throw up over Brooklyn.
That's disgusting.
It certainly is. The least they can do is swing over Newark.
So I guess you'll be leaving soon, huh?
I guess so. Zach, I know your friend Gloria was imitating me earlier. Is that really the way the rest of you see me?
Well,
You don't have to answer that. I guess my behavior has been a little much. It's just, I haven't been around people like you and your friends before.
People like us, people who have to work for a living, people who have to struggle when times are tough.
I guess that's what I mean.
You know, I've had money before. And it makes you feel better. It means more when you earn it yourself.
I work, not for money, but I do volunteer work for charities.
Doesn't it make you feel good to do something for somebody else?
Yes, it does.
You know, people ask us, what's so important about being funny? Well, us in the profession, that we think humor serves a very good purpose. Laughter, it makes you feel good. It can even lighten the soul. Hey, didn't somebody say that laughter makes the best medicine?
You know, you're right, they did. And being kidnapped is pretty scary. And for a few minutes, you guys all helped me forget how I came to be here. Thank you. Perhaps
what?
it's just an idea. I'll tell you later.
Later? We're gonna have a later?
There might be hope for her yet.
I think you're right.
Maybe the pilot will fly us around the Empire State Building.
Something's going on upstairs.
Well, there's an apt description of Huey if I ever heard one.
Who was that on the phone? Was it Delgado?
Yeah, they called about the gunshot. Told them everyone's fine. And her old man's lawyer's on the way from the bank. And the chopper will be here soon.
Good. I'm ready to blow this joint.
Joint, how dare you call my place a joint? I don't deny it, but I resent it. Now, who's gonna repair the hole in my ceiling? Who's gonna pay for it?
Put a cork in it!
Oh, that'll work.
Get up now. I feel like we've been stuck at the top of, in a roller coaster on the top of Magic Mountain.
Where?
stay where you are, or you can wind up with your body sprawled on the floor, riddled with bullet holes.
That's a heck of a choice. You gotta have a choice like that on a Price is Right.
You know, we would never hire you to work a roller coaster
Delia.
at Disneyland. Well, it's true.
I like Disneyland, in spite of what happened to me there.
Who asked you?
My mom and me, we rode a bus to California once. She took me to Disneyland. I was about 5. It's funny. She disappeared in Never Never Land, and I never saw her again.
Who cares? After we pull this heist, you can buy yourself another mother.
Come on, Dewey. You always had a hard life.
Who hasn't?
You want to talk about it?
Who are you, Dr. Joyce Brothers?
I could be. That's a good idea. I could do one of my impersonations of her.
Impersonations? Is that what you've been doing? Oh, quite frankly, dear, I was beginning to worry about the mood swings.
Julia, if you didn't ask me, I would have told you about it.
Well, I started to, but then I figured it was a woman's thing.
Oh, I gotta get out of here. You people are driving me crazy.
It's a short trip. Oh, would you look at that? All these great minds thinking of one.
Over. Well, if you be patient, sir, I'm sure the helicopter will be here soon.
You, Terry, you seem to be the only sane one here. How do you stand it?
It's not too hard.
That's my girl, spoken like a true knight.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, you think so? Well, maybe I ought to leave you here with the loonies. You fit in just fine.
All right, Dewey. Lay off with Dewey now. That's
Now
enough.
look, Louise.
That's enough.
Come on. Yeah? It's about time. Put the dough in the chopper and have it set down in front of the building. The girl's coming with us. When we get up in the air, if there's not a million smackers in the bag, she'll do a nosedive into the east wind. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's final. All right, you characters, get ready to move out. The chopper's on the way.
What do you want us to do?
We're going to form a human shield around us. All of you, stand over there.
Hey, I'm going.
All right, I'm going.
You, come on over here, Louise.
Before we go, I need to make a stop in the little girl's room.
You just went a little while ago.
So, gotta go again.
Jeez, Louise, you must have the kidneys of a gnat.
It's not my kidneys, it's my bladder.
What's the matter with your bladder?
It stinks.
Now I play that.
You know, you make me so mad sometimes. I hope if you ever get a bladder transplant, they give you a woman's. Then you'll see what it's like.
Don't get mad at Louise, boss. She ain't done nothing.
I know. I guess I'm a little uptight about our escape. And being hooked up with these dingleberries hasn't helped.
Excuse me. We try to be witty, charming hosts, and that's the things we get. Oh, by the way, Mary's don't dingle.
Yeah, I mean, really.
What do you want me to do now, boss?
Unlock the front door. Take a peep out. Let me know when you spot the helicopter.
Now, when we get to the airport, you'll let me go, right?
The airport? No way, sweetheart. You're coming with us to the end of the line.
But why? You'll have your money and your way to escape.
Because the pilot or nobody else would dare try anything, as long as we got a millionaire's daughter with us. You're our insurance policy. In fact, we could decide to keep you with us for quite a while. Might want to hit up your old man for another payment.
That's not fair. You promised.
So soon.
You know, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's a dishonest crook.
Stay there. Come on, Louise. Don't make all right.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot, Dewey. That ought to really help me speed things up.
Look, I don't want these weirdos taking me with them to God knows where. What am I gonna do?
Ow!
Wait, Sarah. I noticed Louise gets all hot under the collar every time Dewey pays attention to me. She's really jealous. They're already snapping at each other. If we can turn them against one another, here's what we'll do.
This cinches me. You get nothing else to drink until we get to where we're going.
Well, we got to climb it. Each brother
care. If I spend another minute with these characters, I'll be as crazy as they are. Besides, I'm ready to find some thrills and excitement in life. Thrill me, Dewey. Excite me.
Louise is my girlfriend.
Isn't it time you set your sights a little bit higher?
All right, I know the best.
Hey, Louise!
What's going on here?
That's what I want to know.
Nothing.
I saw what you did. You kissed that slime bucket.
Hey, who you calling a slide bucket?
Two-timer.
Hey!
Dewey, you're trying to
I can't even believe you. I can't even trust you long enough to go team.
Oh, I
Daddy, I want to talk to you.
Look, stay out of this, Huey.
Skirt chaser.
I'm warning you,
If you
Louise.
hit her, I'll smack you.
Oh, so now the two of you are ganging up on me, huh? Donald.
What about him?
Oh, you big dope.
Call you a dope.
But he's not. To be frank, Einstein.
Who you calling Frankenstein?
This way, the police barrier, hurry!
Who are you all out wasting? Ow! Ow!
You said nobody would get hurt.
I was wrong. I think the big oaf just broke my arm.
Attention kidnappers! We know you no longer have any hostages inside the house with you. Lay down your weapons and come out with your hands up.
What are we gonna do now, boss?
Oh, so now I'm boss again.
We'll give you 10 seconds and then we'll come in shooting. 1,
Getting shot was not part of the deal. I just had to give myself up.
4,
Oh, I guess so. Jeez. Some days
Hey.
they just don't pay to get out of battle.
9.5.
All right, Kappas. We're coming out.
Hey, maybe we can be in the same cell.
Maybe they do.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go? Oh well, I guess I'll just eat some pizza, some cheese, maybe some chicken wings.
I haven't had a night like that since the Winter Blackness from San Diego.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, honey. Your plan is brilliant.
Here.
You know, it wasn't easy watching you perform with that weenie, though.
That, my love, is what is called acting. I haven't spent my whole life around performers for nothing.
Well, yeah, tonight was quite a night, all right. I'd probably rank it somewhere in between my last date and my appendectomy.
You know, I'm almost kind of glad that it happened. I've got so many new characters to work on. The countries, the debutantes.
Well, I kind of feel sorry for the big guy.
Who? Huey?
Yeah, he reminds me of my cousin Bruce.
Your cousin Bruce was a kidnapper?
No, he was a robber. He held up the penny arcade at Coney Island once and tried to escape on foot.
Well, what did you get?
About $1,000 in pennies and a really bad hernia.
Can you imagine that? Nobody panicked, not even Zach. I mean, heck, he's a hero. He pushed that girl out just in time. I love that guy.
I love you too, but if you try and kiss me, I'm gonna swallow you.
What are you still doing here, dummy? You should be on your way to the emergency room getting that scar, that scratch on your arm stitched up.
I'm going. But I had to tell you. You tell him, Laura.
Well, all right. Anything to get you to leave. You need a tetanus shot as soon as possible.
Hey, what's worse than a comic with lockjaw?
Bronco Buster with hemorrhoids?
Can dancer with menstrual cramps.
Like rope walker with dysentery.
You go announcing a leading question among you cut-ups.
No, keep it up. You're gonna need the practice.
What do you mean?
Well, you know when Huey saw the TV camera out by the window? That's the news we came back to tell you.
How can I forget? I nearly broke my leg trying to get to the landing.
Was that your leg? I wonder whose leg it was.
Well, as you know, Daddy is the president of CBC. When Melissa Bliss and her crew arrived here from the Plaza Hotel, he had her cover the hostage situation live from right outside. Then he asked a cameraman to raise the camera up to the window and boom. He wanted to see for himself that I was all right. Well, TV viewers all over the United States saw and heard the comic routines you guys did, and they loved them. The phone lines at the TV station went crazy. When Daddy's done returning his money to the bank, he's coming right back here to talk contracts with all of you. Yep, he wants you all to star in a CBC sitcom about a boarding house for stand-up comedians.
We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich.
And Leonard will be dead. There is a God.
Delia, you better hang on to all your relatives. We're gonna need all their stories.
Oh, I can always tell about your relatives.
No.
Like Bella the Bella
No,
dancer.
later.
She got a glass door
Isn't it great? Isn't she great? Mr. Higginbotham didn't come up with this all by himself.
Laura, I want to apologize. We all misjudged you when you first got here.
No, I don't think that you did. I don't even think I'm the same person I was then. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Sure has.
Well, I'm gonna get this one to the hospital if I have to carry him every step of the way.
Bye, guys.
See you, Sam. See ya.
Can you believe it, Ashanti? You're finally gonna get your own television series.
Better late than never. Hey, what was the last thing I said when the camera was on us?
What was the last thing any of us said? You know, Captain Delgado said he was going to be here in just a minute to take our statement. We better use the time now to rehearse.
Oh, good idea. I think I started with, hey, you want to hear a horror story?
Get me
Can be hot, simply teeming with sex.
A gay divorcee who is after her ex.
It could be Oedipus Rex, where a chap kills his father and causes a lot of bother. The clerk who is thrown out of work
By the boss who was thrown for a loss.
by the skirt who is doing him dirt. The world is the stage is the world of entertainment. That's entertainment.